So Drew kicked up some dust yesterday. Act posted him. Good job. I gave you a bunch of props. You know, I thought that the shouts were, you know, pretty genuine. You know, gave credit for a lot of the shit that you did. And you wrote 99% of the shit for the kid. I don't know if everybody knew. I know some people did. Maybe they didn't. Who cares? Now people know. I didn't think it was a secret. But you got into your emotions about, you know, you felt a way, which is fair. You can feel a way. You know, a new interview comes out. How shocking. Someone's in there, you know, someone's not happy with something that said. You know, I spoke for fucking 2 hours. It's going to piss off somebody. Someone's not going to agree. And that's okay. Because I'm not here to convince that guy's fans or any of the support system that agree with anything over there. I'm not here to convince that. I'm just here to kind of add some clarity. So in reference to the Kanye verse, I was in the hotel room the Sunday morning before we actually met Kanye that day, in the hotel room with Tekashi. You don't like, am I going to get bonus points for reminding you this shit? I don't even understand why, but nonetheless, Tekashi called you on speakerphone like, yo, bro, we got to get this shit done because that's his normal formula. You get what I mean? All fair. You're on speakerphone. I'm in the hotel room with Tekashi. The bridge is already done, and we was going over this whole shit. Damn, oh my God, that was already done. I already had it written. Like, is it a cookie? Did I get credit? No. Did I pursue credit? No. I didn't even pursue credit. It's cool. You got credit. You've always had a relationship with 10K and the label. All props. I never had a relationship with them. I never. Shout out to Elliot. This is not 1 ounce of beef for anyone at Universal or Elliot. Shout out to all of them. We've never met. So in reference to having a relationship to go get credit or go get acknowledgement for it, never happened. And when we were going to go through that and everything was all cool and was like, yo, this is what it is. I mean, Tekashi got caught up with the whole shit and then got locked. And then, as we know, a day after being in jail, started cooperating. So why would I then go and fiend to go rush and be like, yo, bro, nah. Let me go try to do that. Let me go get this relationship. I don't even, like, that's the last of my, that's the last thing on my mind. Last thing on my mind, trust me, is getting a little bit of written credit to say, yo, I wrote this and I wrote that. Like, that's the least of it. So yeah, you have written credit. You've always had the relationship. You have writing credit the whole time. Applause for you. That doesn't mean that someone else didn't do it. And that doesn't mean that someone else didn't write anything. I know 1,000 niggas who wrote songs that didn't get credit for it. I know 1,000 niggas who came up with ideas for artists that didn't get credit for it. That means that they didn't do it? No, that just means that they didn't get credit. That's it. Was I ever mad at the credit? I didn't say they didn't give me credit. I just said, hey, I'm the guy who came up with it. That's cool. Let's start it there. 2, the whole shit where everybody talks about this clout chasing shit. Yo, clout means popularity. It means influence. It means weight. So if you're chasing popularity, influence, weight, all of that, you have to have some. Like, no one's going to care about anything that anyone does unless you matter. I matter. So me saying shit, like, bothers people and affects it. So anytime I talk about anything else where if I'm talking about someone else that has clout, that matters also, it's like, we're clout chasing? No, nigga, like, that's a part of niggas' story. Like, niggas be like, yo, you have Tekashi's name in this description. Yo, bro, it doesn't bother me. That's a part of my life. And before this, it had 50 Cent in every description. Before that, it had MA in every description. Before that, it had designer. Like, I don't get mad if someone else's name is in the headlines. I ran This Is 50 for 3 years. I know how headlines work. You write it there so it gets clicked. But then it's 2 hours of conversation that someone has to sit there and listen about me talk about what the fuck I want to talk about, whether or not the headline, it doesn't even, y'all don't understand it. So it's cool. So again, for the people, clout chasing, I don't really care. That's number one. And the last point, this whole shit where you like, yo, there's guys in jail, shit is serious. Nigga, that's the shit that irked me. Nigga, you stop it. Don't talk about none of the shit in jail because you still answer the phone. Y'all still answer the phone for Tekashi. That nigga couldn't yell across the street for me, I wouldn't answer. Y'all niggas still are cool with that. So don't talk about nothing in jail when y'all niggas is cool with the cooperator. Yes, we all used to be best buddies. That's going to be someone who used to be his friend. And guess what? It changed, niggas. So don't talk about jail. Because I still talk to the niggas in jail. I talk to Shotty, Free Shotty. I talk to Crippy. I spoke to Crippy every day. Free Crippy. What are you talking about? Kuda B, Rome Murder. Shout out to the dogs that's in jail. Free every single one of them. The list goes on. But y'all niggas be talking, yeah, this nigga's in jail. Like, what are you talking about? Shut up. This is dumb. This is dumb. There's niggas in jail that you don't talk to. Cause you like, I still talk to these guys that are still affected by the fuckery that Tekashi did. So it is what it is. So when I talk about it, sometimes I'm talking about it because my dogs need a voice. Because unlike Tekashi, they don't have marketing dollars and they didn't have PR to talk for them for the whole last year when they was in jail. But it is what it is, man. It's simple shit, man. It's too early in the morning for this. There's too much negativity going on in my town. But I had to address this because I decided to post it and give it a whole bunch of motherfucking eyes for no reason. It is what it is, though. Settled and calm. It's simple. You got your props. You wrote a lot. All cool. Why that pisses you off? No fucking idea. That's your boy. That's why it looked like you were quiet, because you wanted to stay friends with him. And that was the assumption. It's not cool. But the people still gonna think what they think. They gonna think what they think, bro. We know. You still talk to Tekashi. That's your boy. That ain't my boy no more. Cross the line. I don't want to talk to you. No, nobody that know anybody in the streets ever want to talk to a nigga that's cooperating at that point. I ain't cool with that fuckery. But it is what it is. Enough said. And I just gotta laugh because you're like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna leave it up here. I'm not gonna leave it up here. It's not my style. But the nigga left it up there for the time. Because you know what? Everybody likes eyes and everyone likes attention. But it's the cool thing to go, nah, I don't even want this attention, man. But you know, I gotta do it. Nigga, if you want attention for the shit that you're saying, just say you want attention for the shit that you're saying, man. See, this is the thing. This world that we live in is so cool to be like, yo, bro, I don't even care about this. But you're doing shit to show you care. Nigga. I care about the clarity, so I added some clarity. That's it. And again, bro, I want to stress this. In that interview, I know I gave you props. I gave you props. I left off. I was cool with you, bro, but this stuff that you just did, where you try to make it seem like I was trying to drag you, nigga, I gave you your props. You wrote some of the biggest records ever for this kid. Like, that's props. I acknowledge for what you did. But when you trying to make it seem like, cause, yo, look at this credit, that shit was just whack, bro. That was whack, cause you know very well that you were writing records for him, and until you got all the business right with the label before that he would have never gave you that credit. You went forward and got your business right with that. That wasn't my concern at that point. But you know this, but it's weird, bro. It's weird. We left off to it. Nigga, I was the first nigga to play your record. I'm a nigga who was pushing you to do artist shit. Tell me I'm lying. When we was overseas, I was like, play this record. I played your record in Europe first. So a support for you was weird for you to come out like this. That's weird. That's weird. And if anybody's still listening, let them feel how they feel. But he know the truth. I've always been a supporter of you. So this is weird. Like coming out like I was trying to violate you. This is weird. But it is what it is. Maybe you got off your chest. I add some clarity. I don't know where, I guess it is where it is, man. But you know what I'm saying is not no lie. We sit in them rooms, in them hotel rooms in Europe, and I'm like, nigga, put out music. Go do this. I'm gonna play your shit. I know Tekashi is a pawn, but I'm gonna help you. Remember that? Remember? You hear what I'm saying? Weird shit, man. Time just changes a bunch of shit. This shit is weird. It's what it is, man. Fuck it.